one. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Whenever you're listening, I thank you for doing so. I am once again Kevin Muffrey, and we'll fix it in post. I'm here with my colleagues, Karsten Hype Farguson.
Yeah.
And Victoria V.A. Jones.
What's going on?
The Oscars is now over.
Yes, it is.
Some people are happy about it. Some of us are pissed.
I'm happy.
Now, why are you so happy?
Like Pharrell Williams happy?
Yeah.
Did he? Go ahead.
So overall, what were your thoughts of the Victoria? Because hype's a little too hype right now, and he needs to chill the fuck out. So, what's your overall thoughts of the Oscars?
It was cool because, the Asian Chinese community got their night, and I'm happy for that. You know what I'm saying? So
I could say something, but I got too many Asian friends that I ain't about to say nothing too crazy on. Like I got some crazy jokes. I say it to them.
Nah.
But I ain't saying over here.
No.
I mean, shoot, you trying to get me canceled?
No.
Let you tee me up like that, man. Like with all them, I just saw all kinds of softballs, man.
What
I'm
you talking about? What are you talking about?
Look at all this stuff I can hit.
Just because I said that, you can't control your stuff? Is that what you're saying?
I control myself. I didn't say nothing.
But you
I
wanted,
control myself.
The thing is, you wanted to, though.
It doesn't matter what I want. It's what I did.
Okay.
Or didn't do.
I got you.
Mm-hmm. That's how it is.
I got you.
So now my thoughts. First of all,
and Indian. It was a night for the Indian community too.
Oh yeah, yes, it was for them
the
as well.
The first 2 women, Indian women, were the first to win last night. It's Women's Month.
I ain't saying nothing, man. Like, leave me alone. But stop waiting. You need to say something.
You over here batting your ass like you were just ready to say something.
I was blanking.
No,
I ain't allowed to blank. Damn. Now I can't do nothing. I gotta sit in the corner. Damn, I'm gonna get up and leave.
Okay, I'm not gonna say nothing else. Let me hear from y'all. Okay,
okay.
Especially Karsten. Let me hear from Karsten.
It was the anniversary of that one fateful moment.
What moment are you speaking of? I don't.
Chris Rock did a special on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, of course he did.
They cracked some jokes that night too about it.
Now, did you think that they would have gone without talking about it at all? Did you?
No. That wouldn't have happened at all.
That actually got him a bump in the ratings quite a bit last year.
Well, I mean, yeah, something unprecedented happened, so of course we looked.
So did that happen after the fact last year, or did that happen before the ratings? So did that happen, and then once that happened, the ratings bumped up?
I think so. Of the show? Like, not to mention like all the social media impressions and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it could have affected this year. People could have been watching, like waiting for somebody to walk on stage or something.
I thought that they would have asked Chris Rock to come back and present, but
I didn't think it would.
I would
have called me right back up there after that.
Yeah, but at the same time, you coming back and redeeming yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got slapped. You need to come back and get through your bit.
What?
No.
You need to redeem yourself.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey,
Netflix gave me $40 million to do that. I'm good.
You got slapped on our stage. You need to come back. It ain't gonna happen again. I promise.
And make it right. Yeah, come back and make it right.
I promise it ain't gonna happen again.
Hey, man.
Wink. I mean,
well, the way that like everything that Chris Rock said on his special about it, he could not have said on the Oscars.
Well, we weren't expecting him to say that stuff. That's why he had the special. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, come back and present and not get assaulted this time around.
And that's why you get Jimmy Kimmel, because who's gonna walk up and hit Jimmy Kimmel?
A lot of people.
A lot of people would hit Jimmy Kimmel, like in the face. Like I'm talking about just from the Man Show days.
A lot of people, and I'm trying to tell you,
but I thought it was going to be addressed once or twice, but got dressed a little bit more than I thought. But so did everyone win that you all thought was going to win?
Yeah. You know, what's that war movie?
All Quiet on the Western Front.
Yeah, that won a lot that night too. You know what I'm saying? That was right next to Everything Everywhere All at Once. So
With the hot dog fingers.
So
Yeah, Kevin.
So look,
the hot dog fingers. I just want to say, you know what I'm saying? We've been on this one of these episodes before and talked about that. Literally, hot dog fingers came out of our mouths, or the guest's mouth, and then your response was, "Well, that's weird." Like, we can go back in time and listen to the episode.
I'm certain I said that because that's it. Just sounds like a weird concept to have hot dog fingers. He's flapping around.
It's more than just a weird concept. It was weird in practice. I promise.
And then it won an Oscar. So
Yeah.
No, but the whole rest of the film was actually brilliant. I thought it was brilliant.
It was a good movie. It was.
And after it, I've heard rave reviews about it. I don't see myself seeing it anytime soon. But
Why not?
See,
Nah,
look at this.
Why not?
Look at this. Like,
Look,
no, seriously. I heard it from this one cat, right? He's like, because I'm like, I had seen it, and I was like, I'll get around to it maybe.
Right.
And then he's like, it was a country dude, man. Like, he's like, man, that was fantastic. I was like not ready for the film to be that good. And I was like, oh, really? I was like, ah. And then I watched it the next weekend.
Yeah.
I watched it the next weekend. I was like, man, thank you.
I've heard similar. Like, everyone that I've talked to that have seen it seems to love it. I'm just not incentivized to watch it.
It's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna blow your mind, and you're gonna look at it. You're gonna be like, "Huh, I see why I won."
Be like, hi, my name's Kevin. And I hate good movies.
No, I love good movies. Just I don't like hot dogs. So
That's
That's such a small part.
That's literally one.
That's
part
such a
of the
small
film.
part.
that's
And
just
then most people like they kind of did what he did with that last interview. They just like blocked that part out, and until somebody else mentions it, that's the only time it's mentioned. It is weird, but it's like it's
how
such
did
a
y'all
small
block
moment.
that out?
It's like man, that's weird. And then like you go to the next scene because it's so enthralling.
Yeah,
They did something that's a pattern interrupt straight up. It's something to get you to be like kind of jar you, so you're not watching an ordinary movie.
right.
You got to do stuff, like to kind of get your audience's attention.
Yeah, it's called shock.
And there's plenty of like.
There's so many other things and other food groups you could have used.
Come on, man! Like it's not actual hot dogs, but they look like hot dogs.
That's why they call them hot dog fingers.
Yeah, because that's the similar. So you get the reference or whatever. I was like, oh, you don't say dangly fingers? Because you'd be like, what do you mean dangly fingers?
They're long fingers, is what they are. They're just long
I'd have
fingers.
been totally fine with just dangly fingers.
that are flaccid.
That would have been slightly less weird.
Yeah, man, get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. These long, like 8-inch flaccid fingers that flop around.
That's
I'm
a lot. That's too
why
much.
you
Yeah, like
That's too much.
Why would you use the word flaccid?
because you said don't use hot dog. like he's giving me criteria not to use. I'm trying to be more descriptive, and he's like, oh
Yeah,
no,
you're really
don't say that. Don't say
Be
that.
more vague.
Man, get out of here, man.
A lot more vague.
Man,
So that
this guy, man.
now, I mean, there's certain people that like Brandon Fraser, for instance.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Now,
That is a comeback story.
I
for me.
was glad to see him win. Did not know he was even working on the film because I believe that was
You didn't see like the virtual thing and when he premiered it at this film festival and everyone stood up for like 10 minutes clapping.
Now I heard about it and then I saw like the whole body change and everything, but I was glad to see him win because until like last year, it was like he disappeared. Which
yeah,
I mean,
he was going through a whole bunch of stuff like with Hollywood and everything else.
and like, Hollywood can be draining, especially for.
Is that what you call it? Like I'm glad you're being vague right now. I'm glad you're being vague right now.
Exactly. It sounds better sometimes.
No, but I love that the fact that you know what I'm saying the dude from The Mummy and the other stuff that he's been in. He deserved that comeback story.
And a lot of projects he worked on probably wouldn't even made it to the Oscars. Which you could
I don't think
would have been even like maybe out something that the Oscar
because he's used to doing comedic stuff.
Yeah.
I think this was like his first role to where it was like a drama or.
Well, I mean, he hasn't like really been like the star of anything since like The Mummy.
Yeah.
He had like some kind of like I guess behind the scenes falling out with some studios or something like that probably, and then like everything else was like B tier stuff.
Yeah,
at best.
Yeah, but everything that I've seen him in prior was like more comic.
His brother was in Sliders, right?
I didn't even
was
know
that
he had a brother.
I didn't know he had a brother.
I didn't know he had a brother.
Yeah, he got a brother or whatever. I think they cast him in a show for a long time. Like I think he was in Sliders. That was pretty good. It was like kind of Outer Limits meets Quantum Leap.
Yeah.
Now you had brought up like Brandon Fraser doing comedic stuff. Now I just think there's always felt like there's a certain disrespect towards like comedic films with the Oscars.
Yeah,
probably.
Like, why do you think that?
I mean, maybe they don't like funny.
Well, then why you keep bringing comedians up there to tell jokes?
Exactly, because they need a comedic relief.
Well, I mean, because timing and all that stuff, whatever. Like,
how boring would it be for a non-comedian to be up there and host something?
Depends on what it is.
I'm talking about the Oscars,
but the Oscars especially, it'd be so dry. It'd be like that sandwich with no seasoning and mayonnaise on it.
What kind of sandwiches you eating?
Not that kind of sandwich.
the hell you mean?
I'm just saying, like, it'd be dry.
What?
I need you to be more vague in life.
That was vague. That was straight up vague.
That was
that like I was not being descriptive. That was very vague.
That was a little descriptive.
No, it wasn't.
And disgusting.
Oh, okay. Here's some descriptive for you. It'd be like that chicken sandwich that when you bite it or whatever, you need ketchup because like it sat under the heat lamp too long, the chicken, and the bread's like just a little toasted too much, so there's no moisture in it.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. I actually get that. I get that. I understand that.
I'm glad someone does.
I understand that completely. I get it.
This dude ain't never had a bad sandwich at a fast food restaurant.
You ain't never had like a dry sandwich?
No.
The bun is dry and everything else is dry about it?
Hard maybe, but not dry.
I mean, hard, dry, the same thing.
But
yeah, like you have. It's almost like you bite into it and it's got the same kind of consistency of like a stale bun. And you be like, damn, man, like the bun like seem like it's hollow because you bite into it in such a way. And if you like scratch like the deal, whatever, like the breading would flake off like ash.
I know what he's talking about.
Which was not served at the Oscars. so, moving on.
But never mind.
Never mind. Now the one thing that has been on Black Twitter or Black YouTube or Clubhouse. There's no food.
Did you sneeze or laugh?
I laugh. But before you do that, like talk about the Brendan Fraser like the what do you call it, the backlash, the negative parts about him playing that role. Because I saw like a number of people.
I didn't really see it. So
what was the negative parts about him playing the role?
They were saying that he wasn't a member of that particular group or whatever.
Oh, because he wasn't obese.
Yeah, and they were really. There was like a little pocket, and they were kind of loud, but I'm surprised it didn't like really get any traction. The way normally like that kind of stuff does.
I think part is like because when an actor does that, it's usually when they change their body in any sort of way for a role, it usually looks good to I feel like to the general audience, especially to the Oscar community, it seems like. Because they always seem to like be...
It's like more genuine, I guess.
I just think people appreciate the work the dedication you put into that role. So I'm not really. I didn't know there was that type of situation with it.
Right.
But let me move on to the controversial.
Now,
issue.
before we do that, you know what I'm saying, I want to make sure, you know what I'm saying, that Carson gets into this. So,
Yeah, we're having a technical difficulty.
it ain't technical difficulties. It's more, yeah, see, had to point him to the right direction.
So,
Nah, but,
to make sure.
she was, you know, let's talk about Black Panther for a minute. She was like the, what was
Now
it,
the
Ruth?
costume
Yeah,
designer,
she's
she
the
won
first black woman to have 2 Oscars.
black. Period. I thought it was just in.
No. Black woman to have 2 Oscars. Literally.
Damn. I thought it was just the first black woman in that category.
No. Black woman. Period. That tells you something.
Don't you get tired of hearing, the first black person to do this? It's like, yo, it's 2023. They're still first?
There's probably always going to be a first, like no matter what.
Right.
But there's some first you just don't want to be. Like you imagine, y'all familiar with the Darwin Awards?
Darwin.
It's where people like die in the most jacked up fashion.
It's an award show for that?
It's not an award show. It's like almost like an online thing. They basically you know, make fun of you, like tease or whatever. Like somebody drowned in a bucket of water and was a Darwin Award winner.
Oh my goodness.
It's basically you failed, like, you know, the evolutionary psychology of your whole lineage because of the way you died.
Okay, Kevin, you can ask questions.
Okay. Because I don't know where the hell that was going.
I'm just saying. Like, first.
The kind of most talked about moment of the Oscars is the fact that Angela Bassett didn't win for Best Actress, correct?
No, supporting actress.
Supporting actress. Okay,
Yeah.
She didn't win. Jamie Lee Curtis did. So, Victoria, give me your thoughts before I spew mine.
No, give me yours first.
So, okay. Originally, I didn't know. I'm conflicted. I like Jamie Lee Curtis, and a part of me is happy that she won because I don't know how many more films she's going to do that would be in consideration of an Oscar. Because a lot of her work, especially her biggest work, was horror films, and those ain't going to the Oscars. So that's a part of me that's happy that she won.
She's kind of comedic though too.
Right.
A lot of
Yeah.
stuff. So a lot of her stuff wasn't serious either.
Right.
So and maybe this would be a leap that she does more stuff in that realm, but a lot of what she has done wouldn't have had her at the Oscars. So there's a part of me is like, okay, 'cause I'm glad she got that nod, but I wanted Angela Bassett to win.
We all did. I wanted her to win,
And
but
that was
at the same time, that movie was better. She was part of a movie that was better. That movie
now
was
there
awesome.
is something, and let me ask you because you've seen the film. Now I've heard like people say like that Jamie Lee Curtis wasn't even the best performance in that film.
She might have not been.
She wasn't. She wasn't.
There was somebody else who was nominated that was in that film for supporting.
Was it the daughter?
I
The one that
believe-
was supporting
the lady who played the daughter? It could have been the husband.
I got everyone who's in it. So there's Jamie Lee Curtis, Angela Bassett, Hung Chow with The Whale, and Stephanie HSU.
Was she part of the movie? Was that?
Yes, she was in that too.
Stephanie was the one that played the daughter, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So
the daughter was much
right,
better
so-
than Jamie Lee.
So
yeah.
she should have won it at the same time, but the fact that the movie still won it, I was still happy. You know what I'm saying? I love Angela Bassett. Okay, don't let nobody on here think that I am bashing Angela Bassett. I want to work with that woman one day, but at the same time, I think that there's a better role out there for her to win an Oscar for.
So I'm guessing your argument is that's not the one you want her to get the Oscar for.
Right.
It's more of it, not her winning or not winning, but more of it's a comic book film.
Right.
It's not. It's not necessarily just that though. It's just like she is a very, very good, serious actor, and then like it was at her best role.
But I mean, I feel like a lot of black
Like,
actors that has
in the
won.
Jamie Lee Curtis. I mean, that's probably one of her better roles, but was it worthy? I think it's almost like a participation trophy sometimes.
Hey,
And another thing is, a part of that, you know what I'm saying, Jamie Lee Curtis's parents were actors.
Mm-hmm.
who I guess none of them ever won.
No, they've been up for nominations.
So
but they never won.
So part of it might be a legacy thing too.
You know what I'm saying? So the fact that she said in her speech, you know what I'm saying, my parents were nominated but never won, but I've won. That's something else that plays into the factor.
I think that is a factor, and I also think that movie in and of itself, because I didn't realize how well liked this film was till after the Oscars.
Yeah.
So I feel like that
Rare. It's very rare that the audience and the critics like something that that largely now. Because typically, if you look at was it the Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so wildly, vastly one way versus the other.
Yeah.
Audience versus critics and vice versa.
Right.
in a time where everybody's like ultra critical, you try to find a reason not to like something.
Yeah, but I mean, the audience scores in certain films or whatever is very high, but then the critics don't like it.
And it's yeah, I've definitely heard.
I have no doubt about it that Angela Bassett is going to win an Oscar. No doubt about it. For whatever she does next. But that night, that film was
it wouldn't. and I understand that argument, but I mean that's a lot of I think the Denzel, I think his first one was for Training Day.
Right. That was but the thing was that year everybody was like, oh, we need more. Black people haven't won anything. That was like a participation trophy again for a film that just was him being a thug in it.
I mean, but that was actually a good role, though. He played the hell out of that role.
It wasn't one of the hardest. Like even Denzel himself said, that's just him when he's mad at his kids. But
it was a good role, and it's so different than a lot of characters that he played.
And I thought that was why he won.
Yeah, that probably was why. Because he wasn't dignified in that role,
right?
Just like I know it wouldn't have got the same thing, but when John Travolta played the From Whatever with Love, the two movies, For Paris with Love, and then the other one,
I know,
and then Phelan, the Phelan movie with Denzel, where he was a bad guy again.
Don't remember that one.
John Travolta plays a hell of a bad guy.
Oh,
I remember what movie that. I remember that movie.
It was Phelan 3-2-1 or something like that. It was about the train station.
Yeah, the trains.
I don't think I've seen that one, but I have seen John Travolta play villain. It was him and Nicolas Cage, and it's like
Face Off.
Face Off. That's what's it. Yeah. That's when I was like, ooh,
he plays a hell of a bad guy.
He doesn't have to be aggressive with it.
Right.
He's very smooth, but very much, I'm running this.
Yeah, he's still psychopathic, but it's like a different kind. It's like man, this dude is
easy.
Yeah, I'm like, damn man, is this part of you? And then you're looking because he just looks like a nice guy,
right?
Almost like Tom Hanks. If Tom Hanks played like a asshole bad guy,
I would love to see that too.
I am waiting for that. I would love to see that.
That's off brand.
I think it is, but I mean, Denzel and Training Day was off brand. But as soon as you saw the previews of it, I gotta see this.
But Training Day was a good movie, and
it was a great movie. But I mean, there's probably 3 or 4 other. I mean, Glory, he probably should have gotten it for that.
That single tear.
It's a lot of films that a lot of black. It's a lot of films that a lot of black actors and actresses should have got Oscars for.
I just look at the body of the voting committee and all that stuff. They're probably just not watching those films, and it's it's bad,
right?
That's a fact, but they don't have. They're not making time out to watch a lot of these films.
I think that's a great point. I'll use Angela Bassett again with What's Love Got to Do It? A lot of people you probably heard say that's the one she should have won an Oscar for. But we've all seen that movie. I doubt the people in the Oscar committee
Right.
even thought to consider to look at that movie.
Well, case in point. So, what was it? Was it Steven Spielberg said something about comic book movies, right? Was it Steven Spielberg?
Yeah, he definitely did.
Yeah,
I don't remember what it was.
But it was like kind of negative, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, so maybe there's a negative bias towards a comic book movie in general.
It might be.
So guess what? Robert Downey Jr. didn't win for Iron Man, and that is probably the closest to the most perfect casting I've ever seen in my life.
If casting directors get awards, did they ever? Which not that hard to look. Robert Downey Jr. And if you know anything about Iron Man, it's perfect.
Yes,
right.
I mean, flawless. Victory.
I have thought in my brain, like, what has been close to a perfect casting as that? I can't think of anything.
I mean, because if you really think about it, like, if you know anything about comic books, Iron Man wasn't a primary character. Iron Man was up there,
yeah,
but Iron Man wasn't a Spider-Man. Robert Downey Jr. converted Iron Man to the general audience to look at Iron Man like Spider-Man.
right.
It was never that close.
Yeah.
But it, and going back to what you said, Kevin, this is, or it might have been you, Karsten, but it's the committee. If those people aren't looking at the films, then
yeah, you have no choice.
You have no choice.
chance.
You have no chance. So that's just like Jimmy Kimmel. In his open bid, he was like, let's pay attention to because he talked about Till and The Woman King didn't get nominated for anything, especially Till. That was a good movie.
Yeah.
Didn't get nominated for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So us in Hollywood, we have to try to change the narrative of the committee. How come, let's try to get some more black people on the committee. Whoopi Goldberg's on there, but that's just one person.
I mean, that's cool, but
Yeah,
everybody's got their
some.
biases. Everybody's got their biases too.
Yeah.
So I mean, just because you have more, quote unquote representation there, are they actually representing the other interests as well?
Right.
That may not be the case, because like I don't know what certain people's tastes are, and if they move in certain circles, then maybe they won't have the same taste.
Well, at least get those films nominated. More of those films like that nominated, as far as being in the categories, type deal.
Oh, so I was looking at seeing how many people of color that are in the Oscar committee. 81% are white. So,
I mean, 13% of the population is. So that's, I don't know.
but I think you did bring up a point with the kind of Oscar committee kind of shading films at comic book films, because I think in a way when you see them, there's a respect far as the costume design, graphics, things like that. Like I think
like the technical piece,
the technical part of it, they can kind of put off one, but the acting part of it is like they don't kind of respect it.
Well, I mean, technically, you don't really have to, have the strongest performances,
And
Right.
you really don't. But it's like even when you do have a strong performance in it, I would think it would maybe like I don't know, maybe kind of stand out a bit more. But I guess that's what the nominations for. But
the first Iron Man, like we said, that I mean, he put his elbow in that joint.
nothing. But I mean, like it's like they're getting close. Well, so a part of me thinks with those films they get closer and closer, and eventually like a bunch of win. But
I don't think they will now. And I think the appetite is like kind of starting to kind of quell a little bit. So I don't think they will win, because like RA, there's our bias, and then two, because of the like they're not like gonna be an automatic return, and some of them aren't doing as well as they were. I was like I don't think you just would have that many. I think Hollywood's like starting to get fatigued making the dang things.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was going to kind of emphasize on that point too, that the films, at least like right now, I'm hoping they get better, but at least I know me, and I think you're feeling somewhat the same way. You don't feel as incentivized to watch a Marvel film as you may have felt maybe 5 years ago.
Well, I mean, like they did a lot to bring you into the story, and then they did some fan service here and there.
Yeah.
But then they started kind of going away from the stories, like, you know, that actually had me getting into comic books or getting the video games, or like having all the tie-in stuff. I'm like, they if you really think about it, I hate to say it, but I think they blew a huge merchandising opportunity, because they should have like been merching out the yin yang like Star Wars George Lucas was, like back in the day, because it had so much buy-in from just the general public.
I did see some. I don't know. I kind of felt like they did kind of capitalize it a bit.
T-shirts not enough.
You see the toys.
Yeah, but I'm like, look, just based off the cartoon, like back in the 90s or whatever, like the Spider-Man thing had video games, had spin-off comic books, and had other cartoons just based off of that. And then video games and everything else or whatever, and then like little interactive things. I think it's a blown opportunity, like, to do so much more, because like they didn't involve everybody in the planning like George Lucas did with like LucasArts and all this other stuff. And which is really funny, there's like, to me, there's only been like 2 good Star Wars video games.
Now you lose us when you start talking Star
Right.
Wars.
I mean, but think of all the stuff that Star Wars has been merchandised. You would think that the slam dunk would be a video game.
Nah, yeah, Star Wars is definitely a moneymaker.
Yeah, but I'm like, why wouldn't the slam dunk be a good video game? I mean, like, even the voice acting in some of those games was terrible. That's crazy.
It's probably because they didn't, they just, I don't know.
It's,
But anyways, back to the Oscars.
Yeah. So has George Lucas won an Oscar?
probably not.
Probably not.
I thought you were asking that question because you didn't know for certain, but you were just trying to make a point.
Harrison Ford has, right?
Hell, well, he won no damn Oscar.
Hasn't Harrison Ford won one?
I don't know.
Yes, it wasn't for Star Wars. If it did.
No. Like
he feels like a person that would have won, but
but ain't no telling.
I don't know if he has. Has he? Kevin's looking it up.
I'm literally looking up, and it says, he won. Lord have mercy, 1986. He's won
what?
Oh, American Graffiti.
He was a nominee. He didn't win.
Was that
What was he
American Graffiti?
nominated for?
It just says 19 Witness.
I don't even know what that is.
It's 1986. This ain't good.
I don't even. Yeah, I don't.
I mean,
know
I
that
was
movie.
3 years old when this came out. So, yeah, he's been nominated once and lost. Now he won a Caesar Award. I heard there are people, like, I thought Angela Bassett won more awards than she actually did. There are people I'll be thinking they won way more awards, and they didn't win probably as much as you would think they would.
I mean, it's one of those opportunity things. You got to be in the right thing at the right time, seen by the right person. I mean, because if you're not, then like SOL, right?
The right movie. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, because like Harrison Ford has been in enough serious stuff to at least be nominated more than that, right?
Right.
I mean, no, ain't nobody
So-
like crying for him.
No, for Indies, I'm going through a list of awards and nominations for
say that.
Angela Bassett.
I'm not crying for Harrison Ford. I'm like, he's living a good life
Yo, this
with little to no major awards. He's living a good life.
Some of this is disrespectful. So, like, okay, she's 0 for 2 for the Academy Awards. The BET Awards.
She was
She's 0
nominated?
for 11. She's never won a BET award.
What was she nominated for?
So 11, I just see 11 nominations. They don't tell me what. Black Reel Awards.
So what does that say about our people?
Man, look,
BET Awards. What does that say?
They ain't feeling her like that.
What does that say?
They don't honor her or feel her like that.
But they are so upset about the Oscars.
That one kind of hurt me more than others. Because for 11, not one. This is reminding me of like Susan Lucci with the Emmys. She had like 19 nominations and won once, and she's like the queen.
Angela didn't even win one BET award.
Black Reel Award.
I mean,
She's
that's-
won
that's
4
not a BET
out of
award.
19 nominations.
The BET Awards
Man.
matter. Okay, they matter.
Man,
In 2023,
so I
In
total
2023.
total
in 2023, the BET Awards matter.
MTV Awards, one
I'm talking about
nomination, nothing.
getting an award that matters.
Did she show up to those award shows?
I don't know.
Let me tell you
Probably
something.
not.
After like my 6th nomination, y'all could kiss my ass.
I'll be like, look, you might get a teleconference with me.
Look,
I'm like,
I'll log into
I've-
Zoom if I win.
I don't remember, and I might have been wrong, but I haven't watched all of the BET Awards, but I can't remember her being there.
I don't remember her being nominated, so I'm be like, I felt like she should have won a few of these. She's in Hollywood Walk of Fame, of course. MTV Movie Awards, 1 nomination, 0. People's Choice Awards, 0 for 3. Screen Actors Guild Awards, 1 for 4. Image Awards, 16 wins, 28
What about
nominations.
the NCAA?
I don't even see that on here.
That's the Image Awards, right?
Is that the Image Awards?
Well, I hope so, because that's the one where she's won the most. So like,
mean,
she's
but
had
would-
85 nominations total.
If you really think about it, the Image Awards would probably be the most prevalent thing because she's a serious actor, but she may not get the roles that would get the eyeballs of the academies.
It seems like it. 'Cause
The thing is,
the
it's coming, and then at
disrespect.
the same time, the television shows that she's been in are just fantastic, amazing.
To the academies.
No, but I'm just saying.
I mean, because that's what you really got. You got to make something that they're gonna watch or that they're gonna care for. And not saying that like any shade toward Angela Bassett because she's a brilliant actor. Like there's several actors. Like did old boy win anything? The one that played Alfred in the Batman movies. The Dark
Morgan
Knight,
Freeman?
the white guy that played Alfred, the butler, the white guy, the British actor. He's a serious, Shakespearean trained actor. I don't think he's won anything.
He's probably won more. I'm not sure.
Like maybe British
he may
awards,
have won British
awards, but not
stage
like,
awards.
not American stuff.
Right. But at the same time, every actor and actress, that is it is the best thing to win an Oscar. You know what I'm saying? That is just something that's
Probably depends on the
okay.
actor.
I'm not done.
Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. I had to jump on that. I was like, Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
So, but at the same time, being a actor or actress, you know what I'm saying, they go for roles that mean something to them.
Mhm.
That doesn't mean it's going to get recognized, but them in their craft, that role meant something to them. So that's important to them. Angela Bassett might not go for all the award-winning roles, but at the same time, she gonna go, you know what I'm saying, she gonna do her thing in the stuff that she's in.
Okay. Here's a question toward you, VA.
Here we go.
All right. So I started watching that movie, Father Stew. And then I didn't look this up beforehand. It's the one with Mark Wahlberg where he plays the priest. That
I've seen that movie.
The priest that it was like just recently put on Netflix.
I've seen that movie.
I started watching it, and I was like, man, I wonder if Mark Wahlberg. And I thought about it. I was like, I wonder if Mark Wahlberg ever won any like major awards.
I don't know.
I know he's won like MTV awards, but he was like
I'm definitely looking at it.
he was making like stuff like that. But I'm
I
like,
have no clue.
I'm like, huh? I mean, because like this is a good role, and he's played some serious things.
Right.
But I mean, most of his stuff is like pretty lighthearted, and he makes a ton of money.
I feel like he's won for one movie.
You know what I'm saying?
The Departed or something. I think.
Oh, the Party was a great film.
So I'm on Mark Wahlberg his award list. 0 for 2 for Oscars. 0 for 3 for Golden Globes. Emmys 0 for 1. Primetime Emmy Awards 0 for 8. SAG Awards 0 for 3.
So like, and he's a very successful actor.
Right.
I would highly appreciate a Mark Wahlberg career with no awards, rather than all the awards.
Yeah, you want to be steady working.
Yeah. I mean, he works. He has money. He's able to afford for his family. and he gets the sense of accomplishment, and he's a fan favorite. He goes places and people like still remember his music.
And he can, I mean, like,
And
someone like, and interesting you bring Mark Wahlberg, he can jump into different kinds of films, and it's people will flock. He can jump into a serious role. He can do comedy very well.
Yeah,
he can jump into different genres.
And the comedy is like more recent too. He was like in more serious stuff than comedic stuff. He's only been doing the comedy stuff for like the last 8 years.
I feel like he's been doing it long because I mean he has a somewhat comedic personality.
Every single film that he's done was comedic though. It has some sort of comedic relief.
No,
in
The
it, right?
Departed.
The Departed, definitely not.
Definitely not.
Father Stu. I mean, he said there's some funny lines.
I know
in Father Stu,
that movie ain't part of it. I ain't talking about that movie. I'm talking about.
He's had a lot of serious roles, like heavy roles, like where he's like drug addict or a prisoner or something like that. And it's like there'll be like moments where the guy has like like a small like kind of laugh or something like that, not taking himself too serious, but not like the other guys, not like something like that. And he's got a good mix of that stuff.
Yeah. So what? I forgot the actress who won Best Actress at the award show.
Best Actress.
Yeah.
I had that in my notes.
And then Best Actor.
So you said actress. It was Michelle.
Yeah. Those are just Cinderella stories right there.
Because
I really, really am happy for them.
That happened.
You know who I had? Because I do like a little thing. I'll see who's nominated, make a little pick for myself. I had the girl Blonde for the movie Blonde. Anna de Armand. I think I'm saying her name wrong.
I had to see her face.
Yeah. She's got a memorable face. Anna de Armand she was basically playing Marilyn Monroe.
I saw that movie on Netflix.
I didn't see that.
So I thought that one would have won for that. But again, I hadn't seen everything.
That movie, it was cool, but I don't think so.
So how would you say her performance was in it?
It was, I mean, she played the role. You know what I'm saying?
But the film itself, would have been a.
But then again, there's like movies where you look at and you just be like, was it there was a George Clooney film that like swept like all kinds of awards for like technical, like technical shots and cinematography or whatever, and to me it was a terrible film. It's like The Tourist or something like that. I didn't like that.
That movie was more of an artsy movie.
Yeah.
I'm talking about that movie.
The Blonde.
Yeah. That was more of a art telling movie than it was anything else.
Some of those joints be like sweeping those award shows though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
like that Tourist movie swept the award show for a lot of the technical aspects, but I'm like looking at the film, it was boring. It was like they're more interested in like the scenery and all that stuff. I'm just like
And with that movie, it's more of, in my opinion, it was more of what was in her mind, what was in Marilyn's mind type deal, more so than the story of Marilyn. You get what I'm saying?
I would rather see an Anna Nicole Smith film.
I would want to see that too.
Than a Marilyn Monroe film. I think Anna Nicole Smith is just like
I can understand, and I think from the like aspect of what they did for Marilyn Monroe, that would do well as well. But Marilyn is so iconic that it's always going to work.
I think it's boring though to me because I know the story so well. I was like Anna Nicole Smith is just like I think there's more train wreck. So it's like
Well, she had that show, so we all watched the train wreck. You know what I'm saying? We know about the train wreck because she had that reality show.
I mean, that's a good point. And I mean, maybe because it's not enough. I want to say it's not enough time passed, but I mean,
enough time has passed.
It's been a while.
Her daughter is like grown now, right? Yeah. Or is she still a teen?
I have no idea neither. So
I didn't look at it.
So, we should go ahead and wrap this up. So, Victoria, final thoughts.
I enjoyed the Oscars. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. I'm very I'm happy about the winners. I'm not upset about anybody who won that night. So that's just my opinion.
Karsten, final thoughts?
No final thought. I defer to you, Kevin.
Okay.
Excellent. Look, don't make me the bad person, okay?
I was just gonna say I was surprised Top Gun won, but I didn't. I just thought
What did it win for?
best sound.
That's understandable.
That was a great film, though.
That was
a great
understandable.
film.
That's
That was a great
understandable.
It was a great film. I just didn't think it would be like an Oscar type film.
To be honest with
think of
you,
it as like a box office film.
I did not know that it was nominated for an Oscar until I watched the show.
Sound though, I'm like, hey, like,
But then wasn't it in best picture category too?
Best picture, I think so. I have to put that up again.
I like.
It was.
I thought they did a hell of
Yes,
a
it
job.
was. Yeah.
I thought they did a hell of a job with the like.
All Quiet on the Western Front.
Because they actually made the they made like the mentor leadership thing.
Yeah.
Like I think they did a really good job with that, and then they actually like paid so much respect to the original thing. They weren't just crapping on the thing before.
Right.
That and then it wasn't necessarily fan service, but they actually like you could watch it independently, and then they interweave so many parts of it. So I thought they did a hell of a job with the storytelling.
Right.
Yeah, like I was very impressed because I was like, damn, they actually made a legit sequel. It could be standalone.
Well, you know they're making another one.
Ah, shit, holy, hey, I'm in. I'll probably go to the theaters and watch it.
They're making another one.
Yeah.
So there you have
That
it.
may be the way to end it. I'll end it by saying this: y'all gonna quit playing with Angela Bassett and give us some damn awards. Because this is
Especially
ridiculous.
a BET one.
This even them at this point. Because this is ridiculous. This is absolutely disrespect.
BET probably ain't gonna nominate her for nothing serious, so she probably not gonna win a BET award.
Then we gonna have problems.
I mean,
Well, look, somebody's supposed to be buying BET anyway. So whoever buys it, give a damn who does. Better find an award. I mean, look, Tyler Perry had a whole award show.
she deserves all the awards. I would just say that much. She deserves it.
Broke my heart with the disrespect that she has.
If Tyler Perry has an award show, she would win.
And if he buys BET, he will.
I mean, maybe we'll see. I mean, because like he may not buy it like all by himself. He may go in with Diddy.
They're not going in together.
No.
I'm sorry.
No, I thought him and
I wouldn't do that.
I think him and Byron Allen are going in.
I would like that. That would make a lot of sense. Byron Allen made like a solid partner kind of thing, and be like, let him do the creative like kind of direction.
Come on, Byron?
No.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
In the episode.
As soon as Tyler Perry comes up, we're done. So, all right. Thank you all for listening. I am once again Kevin Mumphrey with my colleagues Karsten Hyde Farguson,
Yeah.
Victoria V.A. Jones.
What's going on?
And that is a wrap.
Lights, camera, action. In a studio where local filmmakers talk to other filmmakers about the inside world of film. Cut! That's not the script. It. We'll fix it in post. Do you wonder how films are produced and what really goes on behind the scenes? Well, stand by. Filmmakers Kevin Mumphrey, Victoria V.A. Jones, and Karsten Hype Ferguson explain all the details. Right here on It, We Will Fix It in Post podcast.